Martin's Shave Tests, back again. This is Thursday, 23rd of May. I'm going to put a little bit of a People's Pre-Shave. This is a Sandelwood by Taylor of Bond Street. Awfully special stuff, this. I've only used it a couple of times. It was a very kind gift from the Gary, my sensei. And I'm just going to have a quick chat. Very quick chat, chaps. I'm going to be going away. Yes, I am. Not for long. I'm going to see my beloved in Morocco. I'm taking my gang with me. I'm taking my two stalwart skater girls with me as bodyguards. And yeah, so Sarah and Viviana, who are very accomplished, very intelligent ladies, far too intelligent for me. And yeah, we're going to fly to Marrakech and go to meet with the incredibly beautiful Alda. So I will be protected by my two lady skaters. I got my skate t-shirt on. I'm all ready to go. Anyway, it'll be a few days yet, so you'll probably see, you'll have to endure a couple more of my shave videos. Anyway, the usual story. This is actually my second synthetic brush. My preferred one is a Yaki 30mm. This is a 28mm, very heavy brush. Anyway, today I was just going to say one other quick thing, which is about travel. And there are various restrictions, as I'm sure you guys are aware. Things like, for instance, ivory. You may not take ivory in and out of the UK or America. If you do, they'll send you to prison. Yes, they will. Yeah. And a $50,000 fine. However, that nonsense can be assuaged by saying if you do have ivory scale razors, you can say they're ivorine. You want to have some sort of little sticker made up saying, no, this isn't ivory. It looks like ivory. It's in fact not ivory. There are many forms of celluloid. You can say it's celluloid. But if you're stupid enough to say that it's ivory, look out for a $50,000 fine. Anyway, that's how mad the world's gone. However, that's me lathered up. That'll do nicely. So here we have Sandelwood. Isn't that nice? Right, onto the razors. For travel, unfortunately, I might be only taking this with me, which is my slightly modified shavette. It is, I suppose it is a thing of beauty in a way. I'm still not certain how many shaves you can get out of a professional, feather professional blade. They're still inferior compared with a true razor, but anything's better than using a so-called safety razor or a cartridge razor. Anyway, yeah, I have to admit they're very efficient, but I wouldn't honestly say that was a part of our interest and hobby, but very good. And look, I got 4 days. This is the maximum I'll ever go, by the way. That's 4 days of stubble. Yeah, does a good job. However, what I was going to show you today was something rather special. This is a Palmera, but it's a Palmera with the beautiful little palm tree on the scale. I rescued it. It came from a very nice gentleman on the outskirts of Salisbury. I bought 3 razors off him. This was the one I was really after. It's an early Palmera, and it's by Juan Volmery, as you can see. It's a number 14. And there's the little iconic palm tree, and the little pyramid with somebody pushing an elephant or something up the pyramid. Anyway, that's the famous Juan Volmery. Now, this one I rescued. It had a crack, very slight crack, only going about 1/3 of the way across the pivot, and that's been carefully restored by yours truly. It has got the very precious palm tree motif in silver and brass. The blade I've left exactly as it is. I haven't tried to over polish it. It's got a beautiful aged patina to it. It's got the 14 Palmera faintly on the tang. All I was going to mention was you don't have to be rich to buy an extremely fine razor. I got this one, as I say, from a very nice gent on eBay. It wasn't that expensive. And the chap wasn't an idiot, he knew what it was. If you wonder why some of us are so fanatically keen on Palmeras, and especially on Philharmonicas, is they are by far the best straight razor, in my opinion. And it's only an opinion. All my little videos are very subjective. I'm sure there are people that will swear that the Swedish razors or the Japanese razors are their equal or better. All I know is when I came into this wonderful field, I wasn't very expert at honing. Any of the Spanish razors will hone on anything, and they'll hone to perfection, whereas Japanese and Swedish takes a bit more skill. So let's just continue. In case anybody is interested in my ramblings, this I believe I put on a synthetic edge because I knew better. I didn't know any better. I would always suggest you start off with honing with a synthetic edge. They're very reliable. I imagine that this one's either on a 10, might be a 12, might be a 20k edge. I can't remember, it's about 2 years ago. Do try and make notes and keep the notes alongside the razor. Yeah, very fine. Oh my goodness, yes. This is with lukewarm water and a not particularly nice shaving cream, or rather shaving lather. So, just to prove the point, yep, it's doing a very good job. Palmera are arguably better than Philharmonica, but this is a very old one. It's had a hard life, but it's in pretty good nick. As Bill would say, this is a particularly rare model and an ultra unobtainable. But they're out there. Not many, but they are. So in my small stash of unobtainiums, this is a small prize. I wouldn't say it's my best razor by any means, but to have rescued it from the horrors of neglect and to bring it back into a fully functioning, wonderful steel blade, it gives a certain satisfaction. It will stay with me until I pop my clogs, unless someone's a good trade. Can you appreciate the ease that you can shave with a good razor? And this is just pure luxury. And this is on a corroded, well, not heavily corroded, but this is on a corroded blade, but the edge, of course, it doesn't matter. If the steel and the temper is good, the rest is incidental. That even goes, in my opinion, as far as the bevel. If the bevel has a couple of little pits in it, but they're not on the edge, it doesn't bother me. It's only the apex. You don't shave with anything else. Oh, I'd like to make another small call out. My very kind friend Anthony Fox gave me this officer's shaving mirror some time back, and you can actually take this with you anywhere. It has the ability, being convex one side, slightly concave the other. Yes, you can shave with it. You can take it anywhere. It's steel, it's polished. You can put it in your back pocket, backpack, car, probably aircraft. That's the way that we used to shave in many years ago. And now we use phones. I'm still not used to phones. But the precision that you can apply with a straight razor is uncanny. It just takes practice, chaps. My channel is purely about encouraging people to get the skills to be able to use something manly like this. I've no idea how many owners this has had. The lovely chap that I got it from in Salisbury is obviously a keen straight razor user, and he used it a few times. Before him, who knows? But its box is relatively speaking undamaged. You'll note that it does have the postage stamp on the back, which is quite often done in Spain. And that is, again, significant. It gives you an idea of its period. Yeah. Shaving with history. So you might not be able to afford a mint Palmera, but the steel on a good Palmera is still perfect. So this one has a certain romance to it. I don't know its full history, I never will. It may have been used in Spain, it may have been sent to America, I don't know. What I do know is we have to look after these treasures and enjoy them, which I am. I've got too many. I don't enjoy them enough. If you wonder why I haven't got huge amounts of lather on, I do rather like to see where I'm going. And as you build up your skills, for those who are novices, with straight razors, you'll find, A, you don't need that much lather, though it does help, obviously. And certainly the main thing for me is you actually find your skin becomes tougher, your bristles become more vibrant, and you revert to being a caveman. So I have noticed since I started straight razor shaving, I can get away with anything. Whereas I'm not so certain you can with the so-called Gillette style safety razors. I don't know, as I say, I won't use one. I prefer real steel. And you can see why. Anyway, I'm going to do a couple more shaves before I disappear to Morocco. Whether I ever come back again is quite open to question. It's been 33 years since I've had a foreign holiday. It's been 33 years since I've flown on a jet. I love flying, by the way. I have a friend in Brighton who owned a twin-engine Beechcraft Bonanza, and I've flown that. We used to fly to France occasionally and have luncheon in La Touquet. Awfully nice. Those were in the days where if you landed with a UK or an American lettering on your aircraft, the customs would just wave you straight through. Nobody checked, because they thought to themselves, if you've landed in a nice provincial airport in a twin engine aircraft, you're going to be fine. They're not going to check you. Anyway, that's another story from another life. I'm happy with that shave. I think that looks bloody good, actually. There'll always be a few little spots you need to go over, where you can use the that strange method, which I'm still not entirely convinced by, but I'm quite happy to learn. This is the Barber Dave method, which he recommends for taking off the occasional recalcitrant neck hair. I don't think it makes a lot of difference what you do. Yeah, let's get rid of them. If you get enough practice in, this is the only way to go. So you've heard enough from me. I shall hopefully report back in a couple of days on my last shave, or last shaves, before disappearing and joining the Foreign Legion in Morocco and becoming Alda's sex slave. Anyway, chaps, sorry. See you all soon. Thanks for subscribing. I will be doing more exciting stuff very, very soon. So all new subscribers, keep watching this lunacy, and I'll see you all soon. Bye for now.